Title: The Silk Mask of the Ghost Prince. In the corridors of the Forbidden City, whispers carried a name in dread and awe: the Ghost Prince. He struck without warning, leaving dead officials and a folded silk mask with a red plum blossom painted in blood. No one had ever seen his face. The Empress Dowager, tired of losing loyal courtiers, summoned Li Shen, a blind investigator with a jade flute and uncanny intuition. "Find the Ghost Prince," she ordered, "and I'll restore your sight." Li Shen bowed, though he smiled inwardly. He didn't need eyes to see truth. He visited every murder scene. He touched walls for warmth, smelled ink for origin, and listened to palace echoes like verses in a riddle. Each time, he found one thing in common: the scent of jasmine tea, served only to inner palace scribes. It led him to a servant boy named Xian, quiet, thin, unassuming. Li Shen heard the boy's breath change when he entered. "You killed Chancellor Wu," Shen said calmly. Xian bowed. "Prove it." Li Shen raised his flute. "I already did." That night, Xian slipped into Shen's quarters. The investigator was waiting. Instead of fighting, Shen handed him a scroll. It read, "Son of Emperor Gaozong, presumed dead in the fire of red pines, hidden among palace servants, known only by a crescent-shaped scar beneath his collarbone." Xian hesitated. "How do you know?" he whispered. Shen tapped his flute. "Because I was once your father's shadow, before the Empress burned the records and called you a ghost." Xian pulled back his collar. The scar gleamed in the moonlight. "I killed only the ones who lit that fire," he said. "I know," Shen replied, "but now they want your head." Together, they faked Xian's death, burned a dummy, placed a fresh silk mask. The court celebrated. The Empress Dowager relaxed. But weeks later, the imperial treasury was robbed. A plum-stained silk mask was left behind. In the south, a rebellion rose under a veiled leader who fought for justice, not thrones. His banner bore a crimson blossom, and beside him stood a blind man with a flute. Together, they whispered a promise through the wind: "This time the empire will bleed before the innocent do."